Hi, my name is John Hines, and I'm the founder and owner of Cadence Insoles. Growing up playing most sports and stuffing my Nike Cortez and Adidas Samoas with padding and cork for more cushion and support, I've been passionate about foot and shoe comfort for a long time. And as a physical therapist for more than 24 years, with a focus in orthopedic and sports rehabilitation and an emphasis on the feet and knees, when orthotics and insoles were deemed appropriate and helpful, I had the opportunity to cut, paste, tweak, and otherwise customize them to make sure the fit, feel, and result was optimal. However, despite being an insole geek who designs insoles and as the owner of the company, I'm not going to sit here and tell you how insoles are going to solve all of life's problems and cure all of your injuries in an effort to convince you to go out and buy them. Insoles and orthotics are used for a variety of reasons, and I worked with a lot of patients who benefited from them. But for those unfamiliar with replacement insoles, for those not clear of their purpose and how they might benefit you, here are a couple of reasons to consider. Number one, I think, is the fit and feel. The insole connects your foot to the shoe. There are a lot of great shoes on the shelves with wonderful midsoles and outsoles, but your foot sits on the insole. This is a typical factory insole. Your foot is three-dimensional and has contours. An analogy I like to use is a bucket seat in a car. It doesn't matter how good the suspension and the tires are, your butt and back is going to appreciate the ride much more when sitting on a bucket seat. You know, a bucket seat provides that feel-good combination, of cushion support that fits the contours of your thighs, hips, butt, and low back. And it's the same with shoes. The fit and feel of the shoe is going to feel much better, generally speaking, with a contoured, supportive, and cushioned insole under your foot, no matter the quality of the midsole and the outsole. Number two is relief. For those that experience some of the more common aches and pains of the feet and knees, such as plantar fasciitis and other heel sensitivities, or soreness around the kneecap, what's often referred to as patellofemoral pain or runner's knee in runners, or other generalized achiness and discomfort in the feet, knees, or even the hips and the back. For those that experience general fatigue and soreness from being on your feet all day, enhanced support and shock-absorbing comfort directly under your feet can provide significant relief. A good shoe is a great place to start and no doubt can make a difference. But a quality insole is going to take that feeling to another level. Talk to anybody in the restaurant or food serving business, those building houses, checking groceries, teaching class and standing on their feet all day, the firefighters, those chasing bad guys and people working in retail, walkers, hikers, runners, court sport athletes. They'll tell you in no uncertain terms how helpful a properly fit pair of shoes or boots are to them. Now, if your goal is to walk or run a mile, a 10K, a marathon, an ultra race, or hike Kilimanjaro, a good pair of shoes and insoles are important, I think, but they're no substitute for a training program, of course, that utilizes appropriate strength and mobility. I digress here a bit, but I think it's important and helpful to understand that avoiding overuse injury is ultimately about building physical tolerance, to the stress and the strain we place in our bodies so that our body can adapt and get stronger. Injury prevention really is largely about load management, such as managing the frequency, volume, and intensity of training, for instance, and allowing for adequate recovery. That said, because of their ability to help manage stress and strain, proper footwear and insoles can certainly be included in that injury prevention equation. Although I worked for many years with orthotics and insoles, it didn't take long to figure out what worked and what didn't, what patient preferences were and were not. Everybody's different, I get it. But a few design elements proved more successful than others, and I designed Cadence with these elements in mind. And although I take the credit for designing them the way I did, really it was the patient as much as it was me that dictated the design and the success of Cadence. It was the patient and the results I had that helped tell me what worked and what didn't work. Of course, I knew my preferences and what worked for me in a non-injured state. But what I liked didn't mean that others would, or that it would help them in an injured state. as much as I like to trust my experience and intuition, I'll be the first to tell you, I'm not the smartest person in the room. Most every prototype and design I come up with is evaluated by podiatrists, podorthists, store owners, and other passionate users in an attempt to confirm or deny the function and the benefit. I ultimately designed Cadence to provide a unique combination of contoured support with enhanced shock absorbing comfort, especially under the heel and the forefoot. Cadence are support made comfortable, and each model lends itself to different needs and personal fit and feel preferences. The support shells are made of a durable nylon material that I designed with that unique cutout in the heel for added relief and comfort under the heel, and they're available in a variety of rigidities depending on the model. The foam on top is a durable high rebound polyurethane foam that I use with all models. Love the exceptional shock absorbing energy return characteristic of the PU foam. It's also a low compression set foam, meaning it retains its shape and doesn't compress over time as much as other foams do. Different models have different thicknesses to accommodate the various shoe types and shoe depths or volumes, as well as personal preference. The top covers provide antimicrobial protection to help with odor control, and all but the 3/4 can be trimmed to fit around the toes as needed. With 6 models to choose from, I like to say that Cadence are for work, play, and everything in between. Take a look around the website, learn more about which model might best suit your needs. Cadence are sold around the country in comfort shoe and boot stores, and run specialty stores, outdoor stores, and podiatry and rehab clinics, among others. And I'm proud to be a #1 seller in many of those. In an effort to support my retail partners, I only sell my Cadence Original online, and I encourage you to check out the retail locations tab to find a retailer near you. If you have any questions about which model best suits your needs, or if you're unsure of which retailer carries what model, please contact us and we'll do the best we can to help you out, get what you want, and even connect you with a local retailer. That's a little background on my Cadence and me. If you made it this far, congratulations. Thanks for watching.